ama-monohybrid crosses. Monohybrid crosses. So you remember ngisho ukuthi we said ukuthi each gene inama-allele awu-2 angisho it's a pair of alleles each gene and they are coding for a particular characteristic. And then makwenzeka i-reproduction when you have to reproduce, lawo ma-alleles have to be inherited by your baby, basically. So when you are reproducing, the alleles that you have they must actually be inherited by your baby. So
By the offspring.
yeah, by the offspring, definitely. So we have got into esibiza ngani monohybrid cross. So we say this is known as a genetic cross that is involving only one characteristic. So i-monohybrid cross sisuke sibuka ukuthi if sizotransfera ama-allele about skin color, the offspring ozoba nayo wena, how would it look like according to that characteristic? So it's just a cross only involving one characteristic. So you won't find us saying ukuthi noma sisiyibuza ukuthi since you are dark skinned and you are tall and you have got black hair, how will your offspring look like? No, we only look at one characteristic. Since you are dark skinned and your wife is like light skinned, how will your babies be looking like? So we are only questioning one characteristic. Yeah, but that's why we say
Oh, that's where, and then the word mono means one.
exactly. So the mono there means one characteristic cross. So usually it's 6 marks to do the monohybrid cross. Na-format yayo. So inezinto eziwu-2-ke okay, ama-marks okuqala we-monohybrid cross ilawo. So this is 1 mark for writing P1 nokubhala F1. Just writing P1 and F1 at a distance.
Yes.
And then the second mark is writing these 3 things in the correct order. Meiosis, gametes, fertilization. That's the second mark. So you already have 4 out of 6 marks. Your monohybrid cross. So you should always strategize. Write this exactly as it is. Yabona format engisanda kuyibhala. Write it njengoba injalo nje. Don't change anything.
Yes, sir.
All right. So masingathi wena you have got let's just say capital letter B is an allele that codes for dark skin color. Okay, let's just say capital letter B is an allele that codes for dark skin. And then sithi wena, the male, you are a male angisho. So let's just say the male, he is homozygous. He is homozygous. So when you are homozygous for dark skin. So you are homozygous for dark skin. And then you marry someone uzoshada nomuntu light skinned. Light skinned female. Kanjena. Now umbuzo now uthi use a genetic cross to determine ukuthi i-offspring noma abantwana basically how are they going to look like. So sithi capital letter B represents the what? The dark skin. And when as a male you are homozygous for dark skin. Should say phenotype wena you are dark skinned. You are a dark skinned male. Kanjena. So bhala ubani dark skinned male. Dark skinned male. That's your phenotype. That's how you look like, your physical characteristic. Yabo. And then sibhale cross kanje because you are actually crossing your alleles with the female ones. The female is light skinned. So we're gonna write bani light. This is light skinned female. So do you see Utilana? We have got how this thing. Let's just zoom out. Okay. So we have got light-skinned female. I was next as which was nama phenotype out. Those are the physical characteristics. How you guys look like when you are when a dark-skinned male, yeah, she's a light-skinned female. Do you get that?
Yes.
So what is your genotype going to say here? Since we have said that when you are homozygous for dark skin, sizobhala la genotype.
Which genotype do we write the letter?
Yes, which genotype you must write vele ama-letters representing ama-alleles or now, not the statement homozygous.
Since I'm homozygous, it's going to be a BP.
Okay, usho phela the letters are the
Capital letter BP.
Why did you choose capital letter BP?
Because it's the most dominant.
Exactly, because
No,
they
it's
say,
going to be. Oh yes, it's dominant. Yes, more dominant.
okay, you wanted to change your answer.
Senzo sticker nayo.
All right, remember CTM, the dominant allele is B for what? For dark skin.
B.
And when you are
Yes, for dark skin.
homozygous for what? For dark skin.
Dark skin.
So, the only way that you can have a dark skin is if you have this dominant allele, capital letter B, and it
Yes.
is a homozygous state. If it is a homozygous state, if it's a homozygous, it must be the same type of allele. So you must have the
Yes.
dominant allele lena, even jani,
The same.
B,
BP.
kanjani, because you have got two of them.
Capital
Yeah.
letter.
Yes, capital letter B, capital letter B. So this is dark-skinned male. That's your genotype. And then we are crossing you with a light-skinned female. Okay, a light-skinned female, genotype here is Tina.
A genotype. Yeah, light skin female.
Yes.
It's heterozygous.
We want to write it down. What are you gonna write?
Oh. It's going to be capital letter B and then a small letter B.
But she's light-skinned though.
Oh, so it's going to be small letter BP.
Yes, I emphasize again to say with him. The only way, since it's with dark skin, we are not dominant. The only way for
Dominant.
someone to be light skinned, the only way for them to be light skinned is if anama allele are recessive kuphela. Because once nje ungafaka capital letter, leya B loya or capital will turn this female to be dark skinned. But the phenotype that you've been given when is what? Is light skin. So you must write small letter B
Small
and
letter
small letter.
B's.
Yes. So the female can only be light-skinned if a homozygous recessive. Is that
Yes,
clear?
sir.
All right.
Yes.
And then this is the genotype. Remember, this is all happening in your body cells, no minor somatic cells. So the process of meiosis will occur, whereby your somatic cells are converting to be gametes. So through meiosis, will form any gametes. So it just means remember meiosis. Chromosomes are separated. I still remember chromosomes that are at a certain place, they will separate into the 4 cells that we form.
Different page.
Exactly. So here, let's just take these 2 chromosomes here. These 2 chromosomes, as they separate, nama-allele wakhona, they will also separate. Remember, sithe lama-allele lawo atholakalaphi? Lama-allele lawo, we find them on top of any, we find them on top of chromosomes. So if it happens ukuthi nayi cell yakho inalama chromosomes lawo. During meiosis, they will separate, meaning ukuthi you would have two cells, angisho, each with one chromosome. So it means ukuthi enye nenye enye nenye chromosome njengoba ihambe ne-allele yayo, enye nenye chromosome njengoba ihambe ne-allele yayo. It means ukuthi each cell will have each allele here. Do you get the sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because
Azohlukana.
ayazohlukana because lama allele lawa aphezu kwama-chromosomes. So ukuhlukana kwama-chromosomes during meiosis will just signify the same thing as ukuthi sinama-allele ahlukanayo.
Yes.
Yeah. So la kubhalwe khona gametes, exactly la kubhalwe khona la kubhalwe khona meiosis awubhali lutho. La kubhalwe khona gametes uzobhala
Abhali.
nama-alleles bese ubhala ubani u-comma between them. You separate them with a comma kanjena.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh.
Even to the female side, you do the same thing. You separate the alleles
Small
with
letter B, comma B.
yes. It's a small letter B, comma, small letter B. Kanjani?
Yes.
Kusho ukuthini-ke lokho? Kusho ukuthi lena i-cell A1 lena, i-cell A1 enale allele. Nalena futhi elandelayo it's another cell ene-allele. Nalena eyesithathu le esuka kwi-female, this one. It's another cell ene-allele because lama alleles lawa ayaseparate ngisho into different cells.
Yes.
And this one also, it's another cell. So we have got, these are the cells. So for your side, when I would say okay, this is a sperm cell, this is a sperm cell. For the female, this is an ovum, this is an ovum. Yabo.
Yes.
So after we have gametes, the process that will follow is any fertilization. So the process that follows is fertilization. Should remember what is fertilization? What is fertilization? Let me hear from you.
Sathi fertilization is a process when egg forms a zygote.
Don't try to explain it in English, just explain it general. Must when the fertilization, so when the nanoma ngesiZulu, just for generalization purposes.
Ila iqanda from iqanda umuntu wesifazane lihlangana with isperm semale
Yeah.
ukuze kufomeke yona i-zygote if ngikhumbula kahle.
One exactly. So you understand what fertilization is. Uhlangana
Yes.
sperm cell, sihlangana
We
nani?
could say it's a
Ovum.
fusion.
Yes, it's the fusion of nucleus sperm cell ne-nucleus yani, ovum.
Yes.
So lana kusho ukuthi ama-sperm cells from the dark-skinned male. In this case, we are referring to your sperm cells. Okay, let's take the first one. The first sperm cell here, ingahlangana nale ovum yokuqala from the female. Do you see that?
Yes.
Noma kungenzeka ukuthi ihlangane nani ne-ovum yesibili kule female. Do you see that?
Yes, it can be any.
Yeah, it's a random. Fertilization is a random. Fertilization ayinayo i-order yokuthi le sperm cell lesi yiso ezofika. Random fertilization is something that happens on its own.
Yes.
Yes. Or le sperm okay. Or le sperm cell lesi sesibili singahlangana nani ne-ovum yokuqala. This part represented by green, yabo. So le sperm cell
Oh,
sesibili
yes.
lesi kwi-male singahlangana nani ne-ovum lena ku-female. Is that clear?
Yes.
Or kungenzeka ukuthi le sperm cell esesibili lesi sihlangane nani nalelo nto njani nale ovum yesibili. Do you see that?
Yes.
So this doesn't have marks, the mixture thing. It doesn't have marks. As long as when you get the sense yokuthi le yokuqala kumele ihlangane nawo wonke awu-2 nale yesibili kumele ihlangane nawo wonke awu-2. That's just the basic idea ngokuwa-cross. So lokhu wenza ama-line akunawo amamaki as such. Yabo leyo nto.
Yeah.
So now lana-ke under u-F1, u-F1 urepresenta i-offspring esingaba nayo makwenzekile ukuthi kuhlangene ngale ndlela esicabanga ngayo. So if kungahlangana le yokuqala nale yesibili le, kuhlangane u-B omkhulu no-B omncane, sizoba ne-genotype kanjani? Kuzoba u-B omkhulu no-B onjani?
No, small letter
Omncane.
B. Small letter.
Exactly. So this is the first possible zygote esingaba nayo le. Yayibona? And then le yokuqala lo capital letter B wokuqala lona, if kungenzeka ukuthi ahlangane no small letter B wesibili, what can we have?
Capital letter B
Mhm.
and small letter B.
Yes, still the same thing, but uyawabhala wonke to signify ukuthi ihlangene nawo wonke awu-2. What about the third one? This yesibili mayihlangana nale yokuqala on the female, izoba into kanjani?
Capital letter B, small letter B.
Capital letter B, small letter b. And then this one yesibili mayihlangana nale yokugcina ngalena from the female, when these two meet.
Capital letter B, small letter B.
Exactly. So do you see what all the possible offspring that you can have, all the possible offspring that you can have, normal can say 100% of the possible offspring ongaba nayo ane-genotype efanayo vele.
Yes.
So what can you say the phenotype will be for this offspring if sinabo capital letter B, small letter b bonke?
Phenotype.
The physical characteristic.
It dark skin color, sir.
So here we can have four out of 4, just say 4 out of 4. Normal can just say 100%, normal all of them, all of the offspring will have any dark skin.
Dark skin too.
Yes. So what does this mean? It means what if you are a dark-skinned male or homozygous dominant and your wife is a light-skinned female or homozygous recessive, it means what all of the offspring will take your characteristic. So if it happens what you have a baby that is light-skinned, whereas your genotypes with your female is like this, then it means it is not your baby. That's just the thing.
Oh. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sounds painful, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, means it's not your baby because that's how it is. Because there is no way you're Uti it dominant is Otovela recessive. Once it happens, Uti, the male has got only dominant, the female has got only recessive, or maybe vice versa. The one with the dominant characteristic will be the one that shows in the phenotypes of them.
Determines the skin color.
This is the one that determines the skin color of all the offspring. Shouthi bonke abantwana that you can have with this female, they have to all be dark skinned. So once there's a light skin in some way, there must be something wrong. One of you must have, okay, let's just say she's not faithful in a sense.
DNA test.
Yeah, you can do a DNA test now and try to see which that do the DNA profiles meet. Otherwise, you already know what you've got a black jersey on top of you.
Yes, sir.
So this is actually known as the Mendel's first law of dominance. I didn't attach it here, but I can find it for you here. In Mendel's law,
First law.
yeah. So all of this was found out by Mendel, Gregor Mendel. So he's known as the father of genetics. He based on a law of dominance then. So it's the first law, Mendel. Eating.
Out of how many, sir?
Eh?
Out of how many?
Okay, there are three of them. There are three of them, but you don't really have to know them. They are hardly asked. They are hardly asked, I don't wanna lie. But you need to just put them into mind because I'm seeing them here on the exam guideline. So just it's not that you have to cram them and know them word by word. You have to understand them. Actually, Amanji, you understood the genetic cross that we're doing to determine our offspring as now.
Yes.
So now you don't. It is the law of dominance. When two organisms with contrasting characteristics are crossed, when two homozygous organisms with contrasting characteristics are crossed, all the individuals of the F1 generation will display the what? The dominant trait. All the individuals will display the what? The dominant trait. T1 masinama-organisms awu-2 are homozygous. Remember, homozygous, i-state esithi homozygous, sisichazile sathi homozygous simply means ukuthi you have got the same type of allele. It's either dominant noma ubani or recessive. That is how we find homozygous. Siyezwana ngisho la.
Yes.
Just like here, the example that we did at first to say ukuthi, for us to say ukuthi there is homozygous genotype, you have got dominant, noma recessive. Only that. And then once it's a mixture of both of them, sithe leyo heterozygous. So homozygous is the same type. We must have the what? The same type. Njengala sino capital letter B, kusho wonke a-dominant. This is homozygous dominant. Sino small letter B, wonke anjani? Are-recessive. This is homozygous recessive. So now, Mendel's law says ukuthi if you are taking ama-individuals out two and they are homozygous and they've got contrasting characteristic. Contrasting just means ukuthi awafani noma are-opposite. Then i-offspring ezoyithola, they must display i-dominant characteristic noma the dominant trait. Means ukuthi bonke abantwana bazothatha i-dominant trait noma dominant characteristic only if bonke banjani but homozygous.
Yes.
Ilento esiyithestile manje ngisho ukuthi if when you are homozygous for dark skin and your wife is homozygous
Light skin.
recessive for light skinned, then all your babies
The dominant color is gonna be black.
is
Dark.
the dominant is darkenish and then the light skinned is recessive. So both of you are homozygous. Do you see that you are homozygous, all of you?
Yes.
And then you have got contrasting characteristics. Do you see that the characteristics are opposite to one another?
Yes.
Exactly. So that's the law saying ukuthi if you've got two homozygous organisms with contrasting characteristics, in this case, dark and light skinned, then all the offspring of the F1 generation, all the offspring of the F1 generation would have what? Would have the dominant trait. In this case, Tina said here, our dominant trait is what? It is dark skin. It's dark skin. That's our dominant trait. So all the offspring must have the dominant trait. If what? If you have got two homozygous organisms with different or contrasting characteristics.
Yes.
Is that confusing though? Because we've already done it.
Yeah, I know it's not.
Yeah, write it down. It's known as the law of dominance.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Now, the second type, okay, the second point on the law of dominance is the one for the heterozygous individual. It says an individual that is heterozygous for a particular characteristic will have the dominant trait as the phenotype. So an individual that is what? That is heterozygous for a particular characteristic will have the dominant trait as the phenotype. This means with him, if sine genotype, a heterozygous, suppose we have something like B. This is heterozygous. Can you agree to that?
Yes, sir.
Exactly, because this is different. This is dominant, and then this is recessive. So we can say that here we've got a heterozygous. We've got a heterozygous. So if you've got a heterozygous genotype, a heterozygous individual, which character will be the one that shows in the phenotype? Yiphi into esizoyibona in the phenotype yaloyo muntu?
Yeah, it's the dominance one.
Yes. So if they say the dominant one is black, whatever, then you're gonna say this person has got the black skin if it is skin color. Yeah, so whenever you have got heterozygous individual, the dominant characteristic is the one that will
The
display itself.
dominant.
Yes, it will display itself in the phenotype. So that is the second part of ILO Gagrega Mendel eti. An individual that is heterozygous for a particular characteristic, he will have the dominant trait as the phenotype.
Yes.
So is it hard to understand the thing,
I know.
the law of
No, it's
dominance?
not.
Yeah, it's all
No.
about that. So
Yes.
now any law, the principle of segregation, the principle of segregation. An organism possesses two factors which separate or segregate so that each gamete contains only one of these factors. This is the Mendel's principle of segregation. The principle of segregation nakhona, it's something that we already done la genetic cross. Because if you look carefully, we say ukuthi when we are doing a monohybrid cross here to the cross of only one characteristic, the cross of only one characteristic. Did you realize step let's just get to it. Okay. Did you realize this step that has got meiosis in it? What did we say about less step as no meiosis? Well,
Staples meiosis.
yeah. What did we say? What's actually happening during meiosis?
The chromosomes divide, they split.
Yes, the chromosomes they separate. Angisho.
Yes.
Okusho ukuthi kahle kahle nalawo ma-allele lawo ayenza njani? Aya-separate.
I separate.
Yes, into different cells.
But
So that, yeah,
but they are still the same. Ukuthi ahlukana.
yes, ayahlukana. They go yeah, they're still the same alleles, of course. We cannot create new alleles from, wherever we get them. But basically, they're still the same alleles. Yabo, but ayenza njani? Ayahlukana.
Ayahlukana, yes.
Exactly. That is known as the Mendel's law of segregation. Segregation just means that separation, something is separating. So in this case, an organism possesses two factors. When they say ukuthi an organism possesses two factors, ukhuluma ngama-allele lana. Uthi an organism, it has got two alleles which separate so that each gamete will only have one allele.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so principle of segregation is the one that we have used here to separate the alleles here, to separate the alleles. Are we still together?